Hey, welcome to my journey. Today's video is a menu plan and grocery haul. Let me first apologize for the dishwasher in the background. Bad planning on my part, but here we are. So this week I'm trying a few new recipes. Looked through some cookbooks, found some things that sounded kind of interesting, so I thought we'd give them a try. But we'll start with Wednesday. I still have a casserole left that I prepped, the sausage breakfast casserole 2. I had that for breakfast. And I will have a salad, the Asian chicken salad. I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's good enough to eat. I'll eat it, but after it sit in the refrigerator, the chicken still didn't develop any flavor, and the dressing, I don't think there was, I like a lot of dressing on my salad. So if you put more dressing, maybe. Definitely don't do, if you watch my video, definitely don't do any more lettuce than I did for the amount of dressing that I did, because it just was not dressed enough for me. But the dressing was flavorful. But given the chicken was like it was, I wouldn't make it again that way. If I made it, I would just make it with plain old grilled chicken, cooked chicken, shredded chicken, however, but I wouldn't go through all the steps of adding all the ingredients to it to make it Asian as the recipe stated. So that is my honest opinion. It looked beautiful though. And then for supper, we hadn't had meatloaf in a long time, and I make a mean meatloaf, I'm gonna tell you, with potatoes, and I cook them in the Instant Pot together. I put my potatoes on the bottom, and I put my meatloaf in tin foil and put it on top, and then sometimes if we're not watching carbs, I'll put the little mini corn on the cobs around the tin foil and just cook the whole thing in the Instant Pot. Boom, done. Not gonna do corn this time. I'm gonna do some broccoli. Hold on just a minute. Bad planning again. I wasn't thinking about Alexa doing the 8 o'clock alarm, so now you know it's 8 o'clock Tuesday morning.
Doesn't support that.
She heard me say her name and started talking. So Thursday, prep, breakfast and lunch. That'll be my last 2 days, last 2 servings of those. And this is a new recipe, chicken with stuffing. I found 2. These were in my magazines that I have, some Taste of Home magazines. I found one to go in the oven, and I found one to go in the crock pot. So I'm not really sure which one I'm going to do, but it's going to be chicken with stuffing. I'm leaning towards the oven. We will see. And some cabbage, because cabbage is on sale this week because of St. Patrick's Day. Speaking of, Friday is St. Patrick's Day. We don't do anything to celebrate it. We don't eat corned beef. Well, I like corned beef. David, he's never had it, but he wouldn't like it. I know him well enough to know he wouldn't like it. It would not be his thing. So, Friday, it's just a regular day. Bacon and eggs for breakfast since I'll be out of prep. I have bacon left from this week when I didn't make my bacon wrapped pork tenderloin because I forgot to pull it out in time because I was out and about. And this was a recipe that I didn't want any part of it cooked if I defrosted it in the microwave. So I just went a different route. Just used some of that sliced ham that I got at that Good Meat Markdown. I put that in the freezer, and that's what I pulled out because it thawed out really, really fast. And so that's why I've got bacon left. So I'm going to use it for breakfast. And then I still have some of that John Souls grilled chicken in the freezer. I need to get that out and use it. And I have a lot of lettuce that I need to use because I still have 2 heads of romaine that I didn't use when I made prep. And if it's still good, hopefully that's what I'm going to eat. Keep eating salad. And then this is a new recipe for a beef and bean enchilada casserole. I happen to have everything on hand except for the hamburger. Have some corn tortillas that I need to use up, so it seemed like a good fit. And then Saturday, I'm going to have some more bacon and eggs and another grilled chicken salad for lunch. And then supper will be a new recipe I found called 6-can soup. It goes in the crock pot. There's just 6 cans that you dump in there and cook. Thought it sounded easy, and I thought it sounded tasty. And I have everything except for like 2 cans, I think. Then Sunday, more bacon and eggs. Now, I put this down as lunch, buffalo chicken dip, because being race day, I don't even know what time the race comes on. Also Criminal Minds Day, so I can be watching either one. This past week, I watched both. I watched a little bit of Criminal Minds, and I come in here and finished off watching the race. And my boy won. I was so excited. My boy is William Byron. That's 2 weeks in a row. Yes. Anyway, hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. I got a little dry spot. I was getting all excited about my boy. He's 25 years old. He's just a sweet young little boy. So I put that for lunch because I don't know if I don't know where he'll be. If he's home, he'll want to have the buffalo chicken dip. So we can either have it for lunch or we can have it later on in the evening. So supper, we can have it early or we can have it later on. These can flip-flop because our Sundays just go, whenever we get hungry, that's when we cook. Whatever time it is, that's just whatever time it is. There's no set. Like during the week, I had to have supper ready by 8. You know, it has to be. So the weekend, we just go by ear. But I'm going to do some shrimp. Knock on wood, the Food Line has it in stock. They have it on sale, buy one, get one free. And it's breaded, but it'll be baked in the oven. It won't be fried. And a baked potato. And maybe a salad. If I still have lettuce that's good, I don't know. I'll be so sick of salad, but it needs to be used up. Then Monday, prep and prep, which we'll talk about in a minute. Supper, panko chicken strips, the individual mac and cheese. Whatever day I was going to make that, turned out I didn't cook that day. It might have been this weekend. This weekend kind of went different than I had planned it. Probably was this weekend. I can't remember. And some asparagus. Then Tuesday, prep and prep. And some fried pork chops, which they're just pan fried. White beans and shelly beans, which sounds like 2 kinds of beans. Shelly beans are just green beans with the big bean that overgrows inside the green bean popped out. That way, if you have green beans that are too big, you eat the bean inside, and you don't have to eat the tough green bean, but you're still salvaging part of the bean. So I'm sure that's why they were created back whenever they were created, was waste. Because inevitably, when you grow green beans, you're going to get some that are just too big. And then, let's see. Okay, that brings us up to prep. Prep, for breakfast, I'm going to do a Pioneer gravy casserole. And it was on the back of the Pioneer gravy packet that I made, not this past week, but the week before. Which, by the way, I'm buying. I did get the wrong gravy. I got the sausage flavor, and I didn't like it. I mean, I ate it, but I didn't like it like the regular country gravy, so I'm going to be buying some more. I just did not pay attention to the word sausage on there. So if you try it, if you don't like the sausage, don't throw in the towel. Just go for the plain country gravy. And then lunch, because Harris Teeter I'm going to Harris Teeter because I got to looking at their, I never look at their sale papers anymore because I don't go there. And I'm like, you know what? You're really being silly. You need to look at the sale papers because they do run good sales. If you buy all your groceries there, sometimes it can be expensive, but they do run really good sales. So they had a number of things on sale this week that I want to look for. Kielbasa is one of them. The smoked Polska kielbasa, which is the turkey. I'm pretty sure that's probably included in all the types of it. If not, I'll just get the beef kind or whatever. But I thought I would just throw that and some vegetables on a baking sheet and just let it go. Easy. That's a protein and a vegetable. So I thought that would be simple enough to do. And the breakfast casserole, very simple. Very simple. I hope it's good. It's different. It's actually a different casserole, if you can believe it. I'm making a different casserole. Just the way it cooks is different. And I'm going to use turkey sausage in that since I just got through eating pork sausage. It's fattier than the turkey sausage. Oh, I think I forgot to put that on my shopping list. I better do that. Oh, I don't know. I better check that while I got it on my mind. So, groceries today. I haven't put my order in to see if it's I got enough for Walmart or not. So I probably do. So I'll do that. It'll most likely be Walmart, Harris Teeter, and shrimp from actually shrimp and avocado mash from Food Line. So that's probably what you're fixing to see. So we would just turn around and look. So here is what I got at Walmart. I got skim milk and almond milk. Always almond milk. And some light sour cream. And cream cheese, which I can't remember what that is for. And the cheese cubes are for David. He just likes having those with his breakfast. This is the turkey sausage that I'm going to use in my breakfast casserole. Let's see. It is, we can look at it without blurring or glaring. Can we see? I can't see through the camera. What does that say? 2.5 ounces is a serving, and there's 6 servings per container. 140 calories, 10 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 12 protein. So that's good. 1/6 of this, 12 grams of protein. But I think I'll use half of it in my recipe, and the other half will go in the freezer. This can of chicken, this is for some buffalo chicken dip. I was wanting to make us on race day, and it should have a lot of protein. I can't see through this camera lens. Okay, y'all just read that because my eyes are blurring and I can't see. But it's chicken, so we know it's got good protein. And then his diet drink, if y'all drink this, it's like 5 calories for, what does that say? An 8-ounce serving. And then no added sugars. A total sugar, which I guess that's naturally occurring in the cranberry. Then I needed some more of the little pouch potatoes. We've gotten back into liking these pretty good. I know you can make homemade, but don't always feel like homemade. Don't always feel like making them. And these are the perfect size for us. We don't need anything any bigger. Then I need some chicken stuffing for a recipe, so I just went ahead and got 2 to have 1 on hand. And then David, I did not realize before I started making my protein pudding, I had sugar-free puddings in there. I didn't realize he was eating them. And he come in there, because he digs. He's a man and he digs. I said, what you digging for? He said, a pudding. I said, ain't no pudding in there. I said, when'd you start eating pudding? He goes, well, I ate some of that vanilla you had in there. I'm like, I did not know you was eating it. I didn't know. I know that I wasn't eating it, but it didn't really dawn on me that it was getting gone. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, yeah, he was liking that. So I got him his own box of pudding. He said, get him the combo. He liked them both. And then I needed some more baked beans. And I'm just going to try these Walmart brand. I'm just going to give them a try. I figure if they don't taste good, I can doctor them up. And tomato soup is for my 6 canned soup. Same with the chili beans. See, it says mild chili sauce. That's why I picked this particular one, because it said mild. And then I needed some coffee. I'm liking this coffee, actually. And David needed some more mixed nuts. I get the 0 sugar Cool Whip to go on top of my protein pudding. And I needed some broccoli. So I just went ahead and got 3 of them to have. Now that we know Mr. Smooth likes broccoli, I got 3 of them. So that is my Walmart haul. And I'm going to go to Harris Teeter. And I got to run in Food Line too. So hang on for what's next. Whew, here is Harris Teeter. I have had a time. Long story short, I had my list written down on yesterday's sale paper, not today's. So I didn't get a lot of the things that I wanted because they weren't on sale today. And I went to the one Harris Teeter and I thought, oh, well, they charge different than my Harris Teeter. So I went to my Harris Teeter and talked to the man in the meat department and found out. That's what I was doing, looking on the wrong sale paper. I still ended up getting a bunch of groceries anyway. I mean, I'm going to make it work, whatever I got. But anyway, what a day I've had. So I did find, I forgot what I told Dave why I like Harris Teeter. I find things there that I don't find other places. I found him this 0 sugar Tropicana Summer Splash Punch. I thought he might like that. And then this was a sale I didn't know about because I had not looked at this week's sale paper. it was buy 2, get 3 free. So I got the odd cheeses. That when you need a cheese for a recipe, it'll be nice to have it on hand. So I got Swiss, 2 of those. 2% Mexican, a 2% Colby Jack, and a Parmesan. So that was a good deal right there. Those were, I think, $7 for all 5. So I think that's a good deal for cheese. And then David wanted some roast beef, so I got that. And I hadn't bought this since I was been on Weight Watchers. But they had it buy one, get one free. And I'm going to shred it all up and put it in the freezer. It is much lower in calories, 60 calories. And the protein was actually 2 grams higher. Ooh, my fingers is dry. That's terrible. Don't look at my fingers. 2 grams higher on this one. And then I also forgot that they have these good cultured cottage cheeses. Yes, it has some sugar, but it has the probiotics that you get in yogurt. And since I just can't eat yogurt anymore, these are my 2 favorites, the pineapple and the peach. Let's see what it says. It's 100 calories, 4 carbs, and is that 15? 15 protein. 15 proteins? Is that 15? In this little thing. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm going to be going back to Harris Teeter more often now, like the old days. Then I got my eggs, which were $2 cheaper than what I've been getting them at Food Line. So go figure. Then I needed a backup ketchup. These were buy one, get one free, and they had $2 off. So I got them for, I think, 50 cents. And one is for this week's meal prep. And the other 3 will go right in the freezer. And then David wanted bacon this week, so I found this. Cherrywood smoked. Oh, it's thick cut. I didn't realize that. Oh, well, he'll like that. I just thought that sounded good. And then the hamburger wasn't on sale like I thought it was, so I didn't stock up. But it was still $4.49 a pound for the 80-20. So that's what we're having this week. That will make a good meatloaf, too, because that's what we're having tonight. And then I forgot about these. Simply Vidalia's. I thought these would best be good thrown on top of something. They're delicious. And then these were supposed to be buy 2, get 3 free. And that was yesterday's sale paper. But the saving grace was they still had the sign on the shelf. So she adjusted it for me. So I got a light country French. And I get Ken's because he likes Thousand Island. There is a creamy French, a light sweet Vidalia onion, and then his 2 Thousand Islands. And I did not realize they had this. The Taylor Farm dill pickle salad. We had that we got that one time. Hadn't been able to find it again. So I thought, well, we'll eat that. And then for my meal prep, there's 1 zucchini and 1 bell pepper. And I got the celery, which y'all know it was hard for me to buy. I got that to eat with our Buffalo Ranch chicken dip. And a couple avocados. And these little chimichangas he likes, they were buy 2, get 1 free. And of course, cabbage was on sale. So that's why I put it on the menu. And these were marked down. They were less than $1. Like $1, maybe 70 cents or something, 80 cents. Cheaper than the Dollar Tree when you find them. But I thought that'd be nice to have on hand for David for breakfast. And then I did not know, because Walmart doesn't carry on, the Bonza elbows. I got that to have on hand just for me, for meal prep, because they're expensive to eat all the time. But for meal prep, to get the protein, then that's what I'm going to use. And then a couple more mac and cheeses, just to make sure I have enough for Sebastian. They were on sale for 98 cents. These were discontinued too, marked down. They were like $1.25, I think. Loaded casserole. So I got 2 of those. I thought they sounded good. Some bananas and some beef broth. And then these, I thought were going to be 4 for $5, but since I was on the wrong day, they were still 3 for $5. So I got 2 lima beans and a shoe peg corn. Then let's see. We needed a regular spaghetti, which is whole wheat. And they also had the Bonza spaghetti. So I got that. These were discontinued, marked down. I don't know what you want, but they were discontinued. So Alfredo sauce, they all just come out to be $1. These were on, this is the right country gravy. See, it doesn't say sausage. This is the right one. If you try it, this is the one to get. Of course, you can get any one you want. I'm just saying this is our favorite. So they were on sale, 3 for something. So I got 3. And then these were discontinued. Garlic and herb sauce mix. So those are like $1. And I need some regular onions because the ones I got are so big, I need some. Oh, is that good? Okay. Just some small ones. And then these were buy one, get one free. These little red potatoes and the little petite gold. And some squash. And that is all for Harris Teeter. So that will do it for me today. I hope you all are having a good day, and I hope you don't get your ducks all scattered out like mine. I hope your ducks are in a row today. Okay, I will see you on my next video.